Hello, Chinbai, Shanu, and Shruti.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. Give me a sec. I'm on my phone.
Right. I think I sent out an invite for everyone else. Let me resend it. Hi, Matthew. Oh, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. So now I'm waiting for Anike, and I think we'll be good to start. Kristen said she would not be able to make it. And Rose, she wanted us to see if we could do it earlier, but unfortunately she won't be able to make it. So let's give people 2 more minutes. All right. Let me message him. So 1 more minute. I know he mentioned that he may be coming on late on these days, so I think today will be one of those days. So 1 more minute and then we'll start. All right. A minute has passed. All right, so let me put on my camera. I like to do this. Welcome. This is week 8, and we have about 13 more weeks. Well, no, it's supposed to be 13 weeks, so we have about 5 more weeks left. Of course, everyone can continue afterwards, continue building upon these beautiful applications that we're working on. So this is our week 8 bi-weekly mini demo. I've been sick, so I apologize for not being as responsive. But I do have some updates for you all. So I'm going to go through them, and then we'll get into the updates for Shruti and Anika. And I think Anika is going to be arriving late, so hopefully he'll tune in, or he'll post a video of his work. So Rose asked all of the PMs to come together and make like a progress report for Peace Corps to let them know the status of our work. And so after this meeting, I'm going to send out a link, and I'm just encouraging you guys to please start taking pictures, screenshots. Just I want to make our site very, not just text or anything. I wanted to make it like, wow, we are doing awesome work, and I want to evoke that through more than just text. I want to do images and everything of that nature. So I'll send you guys that link. And so I'm requesting, just screenshots of your work, or you guys sitting at desks or things of that nature to overall get a feel of the Google Summer Code that we're doing. So every Wednesday, we're having meetings with Peace Corps. Today it was around 8:30. I'm in 9:30 Eastern Time. So I encourage you all to join. It's been mostly about Peace Track. And so I think later on I'll ask everyone if they have any specific questions for Peace Corps, because soon they'll be engaging us to learn about what we're doing and to see if we have any questions. But I'm really excited to say that their documentation and our conversations have been quite clear. So I haven't experienced a lot of questions, but correct me if I'm wrong. Let me know if we do have questions towards them. This coming Friday, which is tomorrow, there will be a sort of kind of like a collaboration meeting. So it's required for all the mentees, but we would love the mentors to come and work with the mentees. It's going to be a side-by-side UE observations. We're a bit ahead of Peace Track, so they're going to look at what we've done and then ensure that their GUI design is, their user interface design is similar to ours. In addition, Rose stated that the server side that her mentee was working on is completed for Malaria, so there should be some planning concerning how to connect to that server. So those are my updates, and so now I'm going to hand it over to Shruti to do her bi-weekly update.
Hello.
Hi, Shruti.
Hi. Yeah, I worked on the notifications part and analytics screen. I'll show the notifications. I'm still in progress with the analytics screen, so I'll give the medicine. It's 11:39, so oh, sorry.
So we can't see your screen. Oh, I see you're sharing. Okay.
I make it 11:40 just to see the alarm.
Oh, we can't see your screen, Shruti. Sorry.
Now?
Yeah, we can see it now.
So the alarm should go at 11:40 and some seconds. I mean, because it was already 11:39 and some seconds, and we are only taking the minutes. So we'll have to wait till 11:40 and see the notification.
While Shruti is presenting, should we all maybe mute our microphones so that the Hangout doesn't lose focus from her screen?
Yeah, and also, hopefully I set it up so that you guys are seeing what I'm seeing. So hopefully that's working. If not, then yeah, definitely mute your microphone so it doesn't change towards another person.
Yeah, you see this notification? It just came at 11:40 and some seconds. So when I click it, I come to the screen and I can tick that I took the medication. And now the alarm will be there after 24 hours because this is a daily medication. So this is one thing, and the other thing is I worked on the analytics. Sorry, I don't know what happened. I worked on the analytics part. Let me check. There's some problem. Just 1 second. Give me a second.
No problem.
Yeah. Do you see the screen?
Yeah, we
Can
can
you
see.
see the screen?
Yeah, we can see it.
Yeah, so this is very raw right now. I'm working on this. This shows when the last medication was taken. So it was today, 17 July. So these two things I still have to work on, and also the UI. So yeah, this is most of it. And there's a problem that I have to discuss with my mentors tomorrow. I have to add the screen, the analytics screen here in the second page view. So I'll do that after solving the doubt with them. So this leaves me with two more screens to finish. The one with the analytics screen too, and the info hub. So for the info hub, yesterday we discussed that we'll take the documentation from Webavi and see what has to be done with the server. So that's most of it from my side.
All right, so Shuchi, I have a question. During our last bi-weekly update, Anike had like the notification, like if you ignore it, it comes back on like every couple of minutes. Does your application do that?
No, I have not implemented that because when I read the documentation, the thing that's given by the Peace Corps, it has to be as less intrusive as possible. So I think just one-time notification should be enough. Or maybe we can discuss that and decide.
Okay, so yeah, in terms of that, I would definitely would love for you and Anike to be in sync on um,
Okay.
what you both decide on that. So um, let me
Yeah, I'll.
okay, let me message him because now he's next. Give me 1 second.
Do we have any feedback or clarity that we can give Shruti in terms of how to interpret that line that she described from the Peace Corps?
Yeah. Do you mean from my end the line
Yeah.
that? I'll write that down and reach out to them. That is a good question. Do you guys have any other additional comments or questions or concerns for Shruti?
I don't. I think Shanu, Shruti, and I will discuss tomorrow her questions and help her move forward with the next steps. So I can
Okay.
save that for tomorrow.
Okay. And I would love to join you guys for tomorrow. So please send me an invite. All right. So let me. Oh, there he is. Hey, Anike. How are you? Oh, Shanu, did you have a question?
Oh no, sorry, I was just coughing.
Oh, okay. So Anike, you're next. Sorry to just have you jump in there. All right, let me. So as Anike is getting set up, I just wanted to confirm, are you guys seeing Anike when I click on him, or are you seeing me talk?
I see you.
You see me? Oh, okay. So that feature doesn't work. Okay, thank you. So yeah, Anike, we can't hear you. Do you guys have any questions for me? I'll pull general comments or questions and concerns up. Do you guys have any general comments, questions, or concerns that you wanted us to discuss while Nikkei gets set up? Yes, no? Okay, good. This will be probably a short meeting. Let me see what else is there. So after Nikkei presents, Shruti and Nikkei, did you guys manage to do a side-by-side comparison?
We didn't complete it, but we have something. I mean, we have few screens to show, but not
Okay.
a complete thing. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So we'll go to that after he presents.
Okay.
Okay. Hey, Nikkei, can you hear me? Are you getting my messages? So something else I wanted to discuss outside of the notification question for Peace Corps, were there any other questions that we wanted to ask?
I have a very general question. You mentioned earlier in this talk that we can continue to work on the project after the 13-week period. That suggests, it at least raises a question for me of what's the expectation on the state of the project at the end of the 13 weeks.
Well, from my understanding, so Peace Corps had certain requirements that Anike and Shruti made a timeline for. So the expectation is to get as close to that timeline that they initially applied to work on. So that's the goal. But of course, during the process, there'll be ideas of like feature enhancements and maybe somebody wants to come in, like they feel like the GUI could be much better than. So those are some of the things that will occur. That could occur like after the 13-week period, or if they want to continue updating it, cleaning up their code and making it even more sleek and nice, then that can occur after the 13-week period. Actually, speaking of which, Shruti and Anike and all the mentoring team, if you guys are interested, please let me know by the end of next week. If you are interested, Rose wanted to get a count of how many people are interested to start next week. So yeah, Anike, are you ready? Okay, he fell out. I'm assuming there's technical difficulties. So he's messaging me right now. I don't want to take too much of your time. I just scheduled it up until 1:30. Let me see if I have anything else on the agenda that we need to discuss. So I guess we can go into the side-by-side comparison. Shruti, if you have that, can we take a look at it? and I'll be
Yeah.
talking to Anike on the side.
Yeah, sure. Is it clear, the screen?
We can't see the screen.
You can or you cannot?
We cannot.
I can
Okay,
actually.
okay.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh, now I see it. Now I see it. Now it's
and
gone.
now I don't.
Google, what's going on?
Okay, is it
Okay, I
there
see
now?
it. Yeah.
Okay, I'll just quickly go through it. Yeah. This is the first screen. Mine is not the perfect UI. I think Anike has completed the UI for this. Then this is the setup screen. This is the Here is the difference in our screens. He is using a drop down and I'm using a picker that is more suited to the design patterns of Android and iOS. Uh, then this is the pill tracker one, which is more or less same. This is the third screen. This is the analytics screen. This will look exactly same in both the applications, and the rest of it is still not complete. I mean, two more screens, graph screen that might look a bit different in both, but the functionality will be exactly same. Info Hub should look exactly same for both the applications. So it's mostly the picker and the notification, I guess, that will look a bit different in the two applications. Otherwise, everything will be the same.
For this date picker for iOS, is that how drop downs are made, or is this just an entirely different feature of how it was implemented? A different manner of how it was implemented.
I think this is a better suited design. I'm better suited to the design patterns used in iOS, but I would be happy if my mentors take over on this part, because I'm not really sure about this.
Can you repeat your question for me?
So Anike has a drop down, and then Shruti has it picks up the screen so they can select. Is that considered a drop down for iOS apps, or are they just or she's using a different method of going about selecting the date?
So, Shruti, can you bring up that screen again for me? Thank you. It's gone.
Is it there?
Yeah, I see it. Thank you.
So, oh yeah, Anike, we hear background noise, so I'm gonna mute it. Okay. Yeah.
I feel like that's what the internet sounds like. So what Shruti is using is something called a picker, and it has this sort of scrolling operation with like a finger flick. There's not really a built-in control in iOS for a drop-down like you see in Android to the left. She could implement something that would be more custom, but I believe we went in this direction so that she didn't have to build something completely by hand.
Okay, cool. I would just say, Shruti, when you make your documentation, to just make a note of that, and then also I would encourage Anike to. So Anike says he's having some network issues. So let's see, what would be the best way to go about it? So we have about 5 more minutes. um,
Do you want me to update what he's done this week?
Oh, that would be great, actually. Yeah.
Um, okay. He's worked on the same scheduler that Shruti has done. Shruti, could you bring up the comparison study? So, I think the screenshot is there in that. So, he's worked on doing the backend for that, in the sense the latest taken medicine and an average of how many times the medicine was taken and stuff like that. So that's what he's done. Um, and apart from that, I think he was working on a little bit of yeah, the third no the uh, not the third one. This is the second screen that yes, this one. So he's completed this screen, and he's right now. I think he did some refactoring, and also he he used a certain methodology to store this. Now he's changing that. So that's what he's been doing this week. That's the update from Anike.
All
I
right.
do not have the APK to do the demo, but I can just give you the update. It's not
Okay. No, I really appreciate that. And I'm sure Nikkei does too. I have a question for you, Chinmay.
Yeah.
What do you guys have like a weekly meeting that you guys get together, or are you still using like Google Doc, or how are you
Yeah.
guys getting together?
No, we are not. We are in three different time zones. Christine is in one, Anike is in one, and I am in one. So it's really hard to get together. So what we do is we just do Google Talk, or we just share the Google Doc and then do our conversations out there.
Okay, cool. I was just confirming. So like if you did have a meeting, I could join. But okay. So Anika, I think the only thing you missed is that tomorrow there's a mandatory meeting for all the for you and Shruti, but the mentors it's optional, and it will be a comparison of your UIs with real Peace Track, and also to discuss, you guys are a bit ahead of Peace Track, so to discuss your UIs and talk about things you've learned and give them tips, and also for them to share what they've learned and provide tips during that time. So Nikki has sent out an invitation for that, so I hope you all received it. And so that's all I have for today's meeting. But I thank you guys for coming out, and like I said, awesome job. Like I'm always impressed at these bi-weekly meetings. I actually feel like do you guys think we need a weekly meeting? Because I know Peace Track does have weekly meetings, or is this bi-weekly meeting okay?
This should be okay, I think.
Okay, cool. Anyone else? I don't. Is everyone else okay with that? Yes. Okay. To see a thumbs up. All right. Great. So great. So yeah. So our next bi-weekly meeting will be in 2 weeks, and of course I'm on Google Hangout if you guys have any questions or concerns or problems, and I look forward to seeing more great work. And also, Nike, the other thing was just to send pictures of you coding and hacking away, Shruti too, and all the mentors. I definitely want to make our page the best page. So I'll send out that link after this meeting today. So have a great day, and I'll talk to you all in 2 weeks or sooner. All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye. Bye, Kanda.
Bye.